Good evening, ladies and gentlemen out there. We have a game started here between the Generals and the Lions. And the Generals were retired 1-2-3 to start the game. And the Lions have a leadoff base runner on an error by the third baseman, Dalton Marco. Two and one the count on Gable Seipert, who's on the mound for the Lions. There's a ground ball to short, bobbled to second by Marco. Mitch Van Beek advances on the play. And it'll be a fielder's choice that allows, or that gets the runner out.
Shortstop number 10, Riley Van Wyk.
Lars Anderson on the mound for the Generals. Through ball one. There's a pop-up for Van Wyk. And a foul ball. First baseman Beisman couldn't make the catch. For Riley, hit his first home run of the year last Friday night. It was a two-run home run in the bottom of the fifth inning that tied the game at 5. And it would stay at 5 until the ninth inning. There's a strike, 1-2. There's a ball, 2-2. Runner at second is Mitch Van Beek with one out. Guy at the plate, Riley Van Wyk. There's a ground ball up the middle and through. Van Beek will round third, and he will coast to home, and the Lions are on the board early on a base hit by Riley Van Wyk.
Betty's right fielder, number 25, Jaden Baker.
First pitch was a called strike. And now Baker grounds one to second base. They get the out.
Betty's first baseman, number 21, Brad Bookout.
Van Wyk at third with 2 down. Lions up 1-0. Brad Bookout at the plate with a foul ball. And a ball, 1-1. Bryant Bookout on the season. 3 for 14. He has 2 doubles, a triple, 2 RBIs, walked 3 times. Here's a pop-up foul down the right field line. 2-2 the count. 2-2. Here's a line drive down the line, hooking foul by just a few feet. Two and two now to Bryant Bookout. 2 outs. Be nice to get that run in from third here. Van Wy standing there, easily would score on a base hit. And there's a drive to the left center field gap. Back it goes, and into the gap it goes. Bookout will have a double. And it's 2-0 Lions lead.
Batting's the left fielder, number 16, Brendan Huseman.
Lions offense off to a good start here. Here's Brendan Huseman. This is going to be a tough play. Marco throws, and he gets him by a couple steps. Nice play over there by Marco. And that will end the first inning with the Lions up 2-0 back after this.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Nick Beisman takes a ball from Sieperda, 1-0. And there's a called strike. Sibley comes into tonight with a 1-win season so far. They've lost 5. Lions are 1-3. 2-1 now the count. Beisman on this season is 3 for 17 with 3 RBIs, 3 walks. He struck out 4 times. There's a foul ball. 2-2. Sibley played on Monday at West Lyon and lost 12-2. And that's a check swing foul ball off the bat of Beisman. Next up, tomorrow, back at it for the Generals. They'll be playing Boyden Hull Rock Valley back in Sibley. And then they'll be at Sheldon on Friday night. Tomorrow the Lions will be at West Lyon. Strike 3 call. And Seaperda picks up his second strikeout. Here's Sibley-Ocheyedan, and he's hit by a pitch right on the helmet there, right near his eye almost. And that will bring up Dalton Marco, the third baseman. Gable, as you maybe saw, came over to the runner, Haben, and apologized. Ball one. Obviously, Gable's not trying to hit him with this game just getting started and his team up 2-0. There's a strike. 1-1 to Dalton Marco. On the season, Marco 4 for 15. 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, no RBIs. In the dirt, runner advances on a stolen base. 2-1. And a runner in scoring position for the Generals. 2-1 on the count, I should say. Now 3-1. Called strike, and the count is full at 3-2. Runner at second base, 1 out, top of the second. Lions up 2-0. Here's a foul ball right below us. Here in the small press box up here, Boardman Forster Fields in Rock Rapids. And another foul ball. Another 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Finally, Seaperda wears him down and gets the strikeout. That'll bring up Jamison Cosgrove, the left fielder. Two down for Seaperda. Left that one up a little bit. 1-0 to Cosgrove. Cosgrove on the season scored 3 runs, walked 4 times, 7 strikeouts. No hits yet this season for Cosgrove. There's a strike. And there's a ball. 2-1 to Cosgrove. Definitely a guy you want to throw strikes to. As, again, no hits on the season for Cosgrove. That one fouled away. 2-2. Preston Marco, who batted third, leads his team in hits with 6. Another 2-2 from Seaperda to Cosgrove. And there's a one-hopper to Metzger. It was a hard hit ground ball, and that will do it for the top of the second. We go to the bottom half, where the Lions will look to build on a 2-0 lead.
I am never getting married.
Never.
Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, talk to State Farm agent Tom Menage in Rock Rapids. State Farm is there.
Hi, Gable Seaperda here, steeplechase national champion and state champion in the 2-mile. I'm here to let you in on one of the secrets to my success.
Hey, Gable.
Hi, Katie. Chiropractic care works hand in hand with my training to make sure I'm performing at my best.
Come on back, Gable.
As former athletes, Dr. Hofer and Dr. Weber have the experience and understanding to know the stresses we athletes face. They are committed to making sure their athletes perform and function at their best. Lyon County Chiropractic is my natural choice in healthcare because of the results I get. So if you are looking for that extra edge, give Lyon County Chiropractic a call.
First pitch to Ryan Metzger is popped up and out of play. And there's a strike. Looked kind of low and away, but umpire says it's in there. Yeah, the dirt. We've got a softball game that's being played here in Rock Rapids tonight as well. George Little Rock Central Line softball going on the right behind us here in the press box. And there's a ball, 2-2. Kind of a rare occurrence. And there's a ball, 3-2. And there's a leadoff walk to Metzger, leading off the bottom of the second inning. And that'll bring up Brady Wright, the catcher. Metzger leads. Here's the pitch down and in to Brady Wright. Ball one. Brady on the season, 3 for 12 with a double, 4 RBIs. And the 1-0. Metzger goes. Pitch is a strike, and Metzger steals as nobody was covering the base. One and one to Brady Wright. Here's a pop-up in the infield. Shortstop makes the catch. Marco. One down.
Batting the third baseman, number 7.
Here's Zed Hymanson with one down. He fouls one away on a bunt attempt. Oh and 1. There's a pop-up and out of play, foul ball. Want to give a shout-out to Mr. Wright, who is listening and watching all the way from Kansas City tonight at I believe Mrs. Wright said on Facebook, Math Nerd Fest or something to that effect is what it's called down there. But we appreciate you listening and watching tonight, Mr. Wright. And hopefully we can get a Lions win for you. And that would be good. 1 and 2 to Zed Hymanson. There's a little flare, and that's going to get Zed Hymanson a hit. That's the funny thing about baseball. Sometimes you just hit the ball very weakly and you get a hit, and sometimes you line out and you're like, geez, how can I get a hit? And I lined that one so hard. Here's Mitch Van Beek, the top of the order.
Batting is the pitcher, number 8, Gable Seifert.
Here's Gable. Van Beek checked on. Didn't throw it, just stepped off. Here's a line fly ball, and it is caught by Marco. We'll call it a fly ball. Pop fly, something to that effect. Out number 2.
Batting's the shortstop, number 10, Riley Van Wyk.
Van Wyk at the plate now. Van Wyk drove in 2 with a base hit. I think it was. Let's take a peek. No, it was just a single that advanced Van Beek. And there's a catch in foul ground. By Dalton Marco. But the Lions double their lead, and it's 4-0 as we head to the 3rd inning. Back after this.
It's the way the sun goes down, the orange light on the fields and towns. It's the sounds that we hear, the changing seasons in 2 years. Oh, the roots run deep as we grow our family. It's the way you want to live your life. It's the way you want to die.
Premier Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Central Lyon Community School District, setting the standard for success. Here at Central Lyon, we have a tradition of excellence and take pride in our quality education. Central Lyon has undergone many changes over the years, but our mission has remained the same: to provide an education and the opportunity for all students to become productive, lifelong learners. Our rich history combines with our state-of-the-art facilities to give students the best of both worlds. Our students have access to the newest technology, dedicated teachers, and a community that supports our efforts. Central Lyon Community School District, setting the standard for success.
Strike one to Charlie Zylstra. There's a swing and a miss and quickly gone. And a strikeout. Here is Ryan Green, the second baseman for the Generals. Strike one again. Sieberta seems to find the strike zone here. Seems to have found it. Green on the season, only 6 at-bats. He has 2 hits. There's a pop-up. Van Wy calls for it and puts it away.
Batting's the pitcher, number 11, Lars Ackerman.
And Lars Ackerman back to the top of the order. Ackerman grounded out to Metzger at second base, his first time up. Ball one. And now a ground ball. Van Wy fires to first. And a very good quick inning by Gable Sieberta. And the Lions lead 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. We'll hope to see if the Lions can put some more runs on the board back after this.
Frontier Bank proudly brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Frontier Bank.
Want to thank our sponsors, Frontier Bank, Premier Bank, DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Lester Feed and Grain, Lyon County Chiropractic, State Farm, DRG Mechanical, and Wells Tax and Accounting. We'll be back. 4-0 Lions, back for the bottom of the third in a moment.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Jaden Baker sprays a single to left. And the Lions have a leadoff base runner for Brant Bookout. Jaden Baker trying to get his bat going. 3 for 13 so far this season. Has scored 5 runs. Gets on base here. Bookout takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count, perfect count to steal on, and there he goes. Baker will be safe as the throw goes underneath the glove of the shortstop Marco, excuse me. Can't talk, apparently. And it's 1-1. There's a strike. Wanted 2 to Bookout. There's a ball. Two. And there's a ball in the dirt. Good dig out by the catcher. Catcher Doden, Trevor Doden. Doden hitting for Doden. 3-2 now. 2 Bookout. Nobody out, runner at second. There's a ground ball to first, and a nice stop. Throw to the first base bag, the pitcher covering for the out. Runner advancing to third, though. Bookout does his job. That ball drops, foul. 0-1. Popped up in the infield, Marco, and the second baseman actually makes the catch.
Batting the second baseman, number 14, Ryan Metzger.
And now Ryan Metzger. With 2 down, runner still at third. There's a chopper foul past the third base bag. There's a strike, and Metzger in the hole. 0-2. Metzger walked his first time. Here's a line drive into right for a base hit. Metzger goes opposite field, and it is 5-0.
Bangs the catcher, number 7, Brady Wright.
Here's Brady Wright. So Lions do some two-out scoring on the single by Metzger. Metzger goes again. Here's a throw to second, and he's safe. Saying he must have been on the bag before he got him on the back. Metzger 2 for 2 on the night. Not usually known for his speed, but he's showing those wheels here tonight. There's a strike, 1-1. 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning. Lions trying to do some more two-out scoring here. In the dirt, and Metzger going to try. And he is out at third base. So caught stealing. Ends the third inning, but the Lions do score another run, and it's 5-0 heading to the fourth inning.
What's Kasasa? It's like never getting surprised by an ATM fee. Bank local and we'll refund your ATM fees nationwide. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Frontier Bank.
Central Lyon Community School District, setting the standard for success. Here at Central Lyon, we have a tradition of excellence and take pride in our quality education. Central Lyon has undergone many changes over the years, but our mission has remained the same: to provide an education and the opportunity for all students to become productive, lifelong learners. Our rich history combines with our state-of-the-art facilities to give students the best of both worlds. Our students have access to the newest technology, dedicated teachers, and a community that supports our efforts. Central Lyon Community School District, setting the standard for success.
Here's Thomas Doden. He takes a strike. Oh, 1, now swing and a miss. Oh, 2. In the dirt. A ball, 1-2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout of Doden, and here is Preston Marco, the shortstop. Marco 0 for 1, his first time. He struck out swinging. Swing and a miss. He goes fishing on that one. Would have had to have a driver or something to get that one. And there's a pop-up. Brady Wright has a chance for it. No, Sibrda makes the catch. And that will bring up Beisman, the first baseman. There's a strike. Nice, solid fastball in there for a strike. Sibrda, according to my pitch count, which could be a few pitches off, it should be pretty accurate. It's at 47 pitches. There's a ball, very close. 48 pitches in 3 2/3 innings. Which isn't terrible. It's actually pretty good at the high school level. Sibrda, the last couple innings, has really sailed through. There's a foul ball. Still 1-2. That was the 50th pitch of the game for Gable. There's a ground ball. And why? Throws to book out for the out. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. Lions up 5-0.
Hi, Gable Sibrda here, Steeplechase National Champion and State Champion in the 2-mile. I'm here to let you in on one of the secrets to my success.
Hey, Gable.
Hi, Katie. Chiropractic care works hand in hand with my training to make sure I'm performing at my best.
Come on back, Gable.
As former athletes, Dr. Hofer and Dr. Weber have the experience and understanding to know the stresses we athletes face. They are committed to making sure their athletes perform and function at their best. Lyon County Chiropractic is my natural choice in healthcare because of the results I get. So if you are looking for that extra edge, give Lyon County Chiropractic a call.
Ball 1 to Brady Wright.
That is the catcher, number 7, Brady Wright. Yeah, I know. There.
And there's a fly ball into right center, and the right fielder makes the play. Zylstra. One down for Zed Hymanson. Hymanson takes ball 1. If you're wondering if, well, I thought Brady Wright just batted, and you're right, he did. But they threw out Ryan Metzger at third base. And that is why Brady Wright got to go back up to the plate. 1-1, 1 out. Top of the order. Due back up here after this. And Hymanson way early on that one. One and two. Here's the 6th pitch of the inning for Ackerman, sorry. And a strikeout. And here is Mitch Van Beek. Two down for Van Beek. Here's a ground ball to third. Nice throw over. Well, actually, almost took the first baseman off the bag, but a nice 1-2-3 inning for Ackerman. We go to the 5th.
Lester Feed and Grain is your locally owned elevator. It's that time of year again. Time to start thinking about your 2017 seed orders. Neil at Lester Feed and Grain is happy to visit with you about DeKalb, Asgrow, AgriGold, and Stein products. As every farming operation is unique, so are the genetics and traits that you need for each acre. Remember, Lester Feed and Grain will be accepting soybeans at our Edna location this harvest season.
Here's Isaac Haben. Hit by a pitch his first time. Takes ball 1. Siebert at 52 pitches. There's a ball 2-0. The last 2 innings. The 3rd inning, 86% strikes. The 4th inning, 82% strikes. It was a lot lower. It was actually pretty decent to start the game at 77. The lowest was 60% back in the 2nd inning. And he's off to a rocky start here with 3 straight balls to start the 5th. And there's ball 4. So Haben hasn't seen a strike yet. Hit by the first pitch, Siebert threw his first time, and a walk here. Stahl Marco, the 3rd baseman. Marco 0 for 1. He takes the ball. Marco struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. Siebert, after misfiring 5 times, finally finds the strike zone here in the 5th. Maybe that's was his magic number to get back on track. I don't know. 5 in the 5th. And there's a ball. 2-1. There's a strike. Siebert on this season had 1 start so far. Went 5 in a 3rd innings. Allowed 5 earned runs, or 5 runs, 4 earned. He walked 6. That was the Achilles heel for Siebert in his first start, was the walks. Here's a pop fly to right field. Baker camping underneath makes the catch.
He's the left fielder, number 21, Jamison Cosgrove.
Here's Cosgrove. Cosgrove, 0 for 1. He grounded out to Metzger. Here's a bunt attempt, rolling foul. Oh and 1. There's a ball, 1 and 1. So the only base runner of the game has been Haben. He's reached both times. Two and 1. Here's a foul ball. 2-2. No hits. Just making sure before I said it. No hits so far here in the 5th for the Generals. And in the game, there's a ball. Oh, man. The ball hits Sepra. Kind of a low throw by Brady. See Sepra with a practice pitch here, make sure he's all right. Looked pretty good, so they will continue on. Not sure where that maybe grazed his back, the top end of his back, or what. Three-two. And there's a ball down and away. Runner goes, and there's runners at the corners with 1 down. Brady gives the signs to the infield on what to do with runners at the corners and 1 down. Here's Charlie Zylstra, the right fielder. There's a high pop-up. Gable calls for it and puts it away. And that'll bring up Green. Runner's not able to advance. Ball 1 to Green. Gable now at 69 pitches. There's the 70th in there for a strike. 19 here in the inning. Here's the 20th. Ground ball. Hymanson has to hurry, throws it away, and a run will score, at least 1.
Batting's the pitcher, number 11, Lars Ackerman.
And here is Ackerman. There's a strike from Sepra. So an error allows the run to score. All of a sudden, There's a base hit that will make this a game. Line drive base hit for Ackerman. 2-run score. And it's 5-3. It's Thomas Doden. Strike to Doden. Ackerman at first. There's a strike. Here's the throw to second, and he's out at second base. A great tag by Ryan Metzger.
Going to the bottom of the 5th inning, the Lions lead 5-3.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
What's Kasasa? It's like never getting surprised by an ATM fee. Bank local and we'll refund your ATM fees nationwide. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Frontier Bank.
Here's Gable Sieperda. He takes ball 1. None of those runs are earned that Sieperda gave up. He's got 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 hit batter. And a base hit into right field. Sieperda with a single. And now he's going to go to second easily, as that'll be an error that allows him to go to second base. Nobody out, runner at second. And Van Wy to the plate. 1 for 2 in the game. Takes ball 1. Popped out to third base and foul ground his last time. And his first time he singled to center. And Van Beek went to third on that play. 2-0 the count on Van Wy. Two and 0. Three and 0 now. Ackerman tried the high leg kick while he was still looking at Sieperda. Did not work. There's a strike. 3 and 1. Here's a high fly ball to left field. Back it goes. Goodbye. A 2-run home run for Van Wy, his second of the year and second in back-to-back games. And the Lions lead 7-3. Not nearly as far as his home run on Friday night, but it's over the fence nevertheless, and the Lions double their lead, 7-3. That'll bring up Jaden Baker.
And he's the right fielder, number 25, Jaden Baker.
Baker takes ball 1. Two and 0. Three and 0. Three and 0 with Book out on deck. There's a strike. 3 and 1. Just noticed this, and it's just a shame I didn't notice it earlier, but they covered it with grass. The walkway to the dugout from the plate was dirt. And that's Baker will reach on an error there, but now it is covered in grass. You can see the imprints from the newly laid grass in there as well. Baker's aboard, nobody out, and here's Book out. Here's a line drive, base hit into right center. Baker on his way to third. He will make it in there standing, and there's runners at the corners. Still nobody out. Brendan Huseman to the plate. And here's Huseman 0 for 2. Ground out and a fly out. Ball 1. Try and show you what I'm talking about here. There you can see the pathway that was there. There's a base hit into left. Line drive base hit. And it is 8-3 Lions with their largest lead of the game. Take that back, tied for the largest lead of the game at 5 runs. If they get another one here, which there might be a good chance, nobody out, runners at first and second. And Metzger fouls that one straight back. There's a line drive into left center field. That's down for a hit, cut off by the center fielder. And Bookout will score, and another solid base hit for the Lions. And it's now the largest lead of the game for the Lions, a 6-run lead. And now a pitching change, perhaps. At least they're going to talk about it. And they are going to make a change. Right fielder Zylstra will come in to pitch. And we'll take a break and be right back.
Frontier Bank proudly brings you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Frontier Bank.
The key to victory in sports starts with a good offense, which goes along with a great defense. This concept also applies to income taxes. The best way to make sure you're properly completing the many tax forms required and to ensure you're reporting all your income and claiming all allowable deductions is to take your information to a professional. Hi, this is Carmen at DeNoble Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants. We can also help you with anything that has to do with accounting. We are located in Rock Rapids and Laverne, or find us on the web at denoblepc.com.
Hi, Gable Seaperda here, Steeplechase National Champion and State Champion in the 2-mile. I'm here to let you in on one of the secrets to my success.
Hey, Gable.
Hi, Katie. Chiropractic care works hand in hand with my training to make sure I'm performing at my best.
Come on back, Gable.
As former athletes, Dr. Hofer and Dr. Weber have the experience and understanding to know the stresses we athletes face. They are committed to making sure their athletes perform and function at their best. Lyon County Chiropractic is my natural choice in healthcare because of the results I get. So if you are looking for that extra edge, give Lyon County Chiropractic a call.
New pitcher Zylstra in. He delivers ball one, a lefty on the mound. So, an unfavorable matchup for Brady Wright, at least in terms of hitting. 2-0, at least in terms of them both being lefties. Two and 0 to Wright, and now ball 3. And it's 3-0, runners at second and third, nobody out. Lions could end this thing right here if they add 4 more runs. And there's ball 4. And all of a sudden, a chance to do that as Hymanson comes to the plate. Carter Kroll will come in to run for Brady. Strike one to Zed. If you are too busy watching the baseball game to watch the finals, maybe you're watching both. It is 29-all in Cleveland in Game 3 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now 1-1. And 2-1. And now 3-1. Said Hymanson is a pitch away, a ball away from getting one of the easiest RBIs of his life. And a called strike. Umpire may have obliged him a little bit on that one. Full count. Bases loaded, nobody out. Infield is in for Sibley-Ocheyedan. And there's a high pop-up, and not out of play, but it is foul. So another full count pitch. Here's a base hit into left field. 1 run scores, and that will be it. They're still loaded up.
Batting to center fielder number.
And if Mitch Van Beek can clear the doubles, this thing's over. Clear the bases, I should say. I think I said clear the doubles. There's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Seipert on deck. And there's a great stop. Runner at home is safe. They'll get the force at third as Carter Kroll maybe thought the ball was caught at shortstop. So they get 1 out. And that's it. And an out at first base. And now there's 2 down for Van Wy. And a chance to end it with possibly just a single. Intentional walk. Puts Van Wy aboard, and now Jaden Baker. Baker takes a called strike. Loaded for Baker. And now ball. Golden State goes on a run to end the first quarter, 39-31 the score in Cleveland. Here's a ground ball to the pitcher. Going to be a tough play, and nobody's there as the pitcher wasn't covering. And that's just a mental mistake, so I believe that's just a base hit. And now they need 1 more to end the game. Brant Bookout with the bases loaded and 2 down. Strike 1 to Brant. Brant is 2 for 4 in the game. And there's a ball. 1-1. Brant needs just a reach, and the Lions win. In the dirt, 2-1. In the dirt, 3-1, and now all he needs to do is take a ball, and this thing's over. That's a good question there. Mr. Schwartz just asked me if he swings. He does it, and that's the game. Lions win. Jaden didn't think he had to touch second base, but he did, says the bases umpire, and that's it. Lions win 13-3. A nice win and kind of a sigh of relief. And the Lions will be back here on Friday night And they will be playing host to, let me find it, they'll be playing host to George Little Rock, and tomorrow at West Lyon. So we will see you then, and I'll actually be back in a moment for the post-game show.
Lester Feed and Grain is your locally owned elevator. It's that time of year again. Time to start thinking about your 2017 seed orders. Neil at Lester Feed and Grain is happy to visit with you about DeKalb, Asgrow, AgriGold, and Stein products. As every farming operation is unique, so are the genetics and traits that you need for each acre. Remember, Lester Feed and Grain will be accepting soybeans at our Edna location this harvest season.
Welcome to the post-game show as we take a look here at the statistics from tonight's game. Obviously, when you score 13 runs, offense was pretty good, and that is true as the Lions scored 14 hits on the game, 2 doubles, 1 home run by Van Wy, and the guys that had multiple hits, Van Wy 2 for 3 with a single and a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runs scored, and a walk. Bookout, 2 hits, 4 at-bats, a double, a single, 2 RBIs on that walk. And Baker, 3 for 3, a good night for Baker with 3 singles, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. And Brendan Huseman, 1 for 3 in the game. He had an RBI and a run scored. And Ryan Metzger, 2 hits and 2 at-bats, 2 singles, 1 walk, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. For Gable Sieperda, he went 5 innings, threw 75 pitches, allowed only 1 hit, 3 unearned runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Hit 1 guy, he left a guy on base. Brady Wright caught a guy stealing. They did steal 2 bases, and Sieperda had a wild pitch in the game. And that is your statistics for the Lions. They get the win, and as I said, they'll be back here on Friday night playing host to George Little Rock. Tomorrow night's at West Lyon. If you can get out to that one, of course, a big rivalry game. Get out to it, and that's going to do it for the Cube tonight, or YouTube, I should say. I keep saying the Cube. That's going to take a while to get used to not saying the Cube. But for you YouTube audience, we thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on Friday night. I'm Carson Schubert saying good evening, everybody.